Okay, are we back? Hello, hello? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Are we back online? Sorry about that. Looks like OBS just had a bit of a crash there. Like OBS just completely crashed out. Strange. Thought it was my ass internet. No, it seems like OBS just kind of crashed out for me. PC's running a little warm, but it should be fine overall. But we have been going for... Oh, we had been going for a while. Also, yo, K-Ride VT, how you doing? Welcome in. We just restarted the stream. OBS had a little bit of a crash there, so... Welcome back in, everybody. Refresh, the stream is offline. Yeah, we're back, we're back. Refresh the stream again, we should be back online. Playing the new D2 season? Oh, Destiny 2? And how's that going? Everyone refresh again? Please do, please do. Stream should be back online. Because I can see it? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think that was on Twitch's end. I think that might have been on mine. It seems OBS just kind of crashed out. Should be fine now, though. At least for the time being. We shall see. Yeah, everything looks good on this end. We'll blame Twitch. Maybe. Could have been a hiccup. We back. Yes, everything is back. Please refresh your streams if you're seeing the if you're still seeing the offline screen, just go ahead and refresh. Should be able to get back in. Yeah, why don't we go check out Boulder Town? It really is Midgar, like straight up. This is just Sector 7. What's going on over here?
So, you promise that if I win hide and seek, you'll tell Big Sister March all the ins and outs. Yep.
I've seen that kid before.
What does that mean? It just means you'll tell me all the details. No hiding anything and no telling fibs.
Boulder Town sounds like a Pokemon city. It really does, actually.
Hook isn't an overgrounder, you know. Hook never tells fibs. Yeah, never. Well,
Hi,
that's
Hook.
it
She's
then.
a sweetheart.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
play.
seems cute enough. Seems like a cute enough kid, yeah.
When did you get here?
Does it matter? Not that long, big sis.
Quit acting like a child.
Mhm.
It's like this. After I woke up, that doctor said Sampo had taken Dan Hong with him. I went around in circles trying to find the blue-haired scoundrel and bumped into these kids. They say they know where he is. But
Yeah,
they
Hook's an
said I
actual
had to
child,
join
unlike
the
Pella,
moles
who is a
or
small adult.
something if
Got
I
it.
wanted to find out. And to
Hook
do
is kind of like
that,
Giorno, mafia boss at the age of
I spent
5.
by winning a game of
Really?
hide and seek.
Mhm.
Do you get it?
I get it. You're being bullied by children. Lovely.
So what if I am? Why don't you help me, huh?
Nah, I'm good.
Hey, are you done with your secret talk? The most time is precious. Yeah, precious. Okay, we're done. Pitch Dark Hook the Great. This is my friend. She also wants to join the moles. Can she play too? Sure. I guess so. Then you guys are seeking.
Boss, they don't seem very smart. Why don't we do a practice one first?
Alright, Julian. Okay, let's do a practice one. I'll hide.
Uh-huh.
You have to find me.
Okay.
So, you kids think you're better than us, huh? Just you wait and see.
So let me turn the game back up a little bit.
When you see one of them, you just have to catch them.
Okay. So we need to go and find the one with the hat first, right? I like the music here. A big trash can. Dumpster remains silent. This hunk of junk gazes gently at you. And a trash can! Two trash cans stood lightly side by side. No force in the world could separate them.
I heard that thing's been cursed.
This dumpster evokes a special emotion in you. Unrelated to its location, appearance, and olfactory triggers, it is a sense of hiding from the world as well as a hint of preternatural coziness. A wrinkly piece of paper is sticking out of the lid of the dumpster with the number 81 on it. Let's knock on it. Well behaved. The trash can is someone's private zone. Rat-a-tat-tat. Knocking on the wall before entering represents your respect. In fact, however, not every decent person can really win others' respect. You see a shabby room with a set of wrinkled yellowish bedding, pillow made from a gunny sack, 2 open bread-flavored soda, pair of miner's boots, torn out book whose words can no longer be read. Looks like someone used this dumpster as their humble living quarters. What about this one? Dumpster is shining. Someone threw 3 pieces of geomarrow in it. Person threw it so heavily that shards of the ore scattered all over the trash can. You have no idea where the anger of that person stems from, neither can you understand this behavior. After all, geomarrow is as valuable as gold in the underground. Would you throw away money in a fit of anger? Certainly not. That's right. Now let's end the conversation here. It's really boring to talk about dumpsters and money. Well, anyway, let's find that kid. Heyo, kiddo.
Ha! Gotcha!
Trash can part 2. Feel me away. Dinner time. Have fun, kids.
For real!
Alright, Asta. See you soon,
Bring
Bodhi.
it on! Alright, now we're playing for real. You gotta count to 50 before you open your eyes. No cheating!
Okay.
47, 48, 49, 50! Ready or not, here I come, naughty children! The moles haven't lost a game for ages! You're cute!
I see one of them already.
We're the underground's greatest hiders and
Okay. Well, one down.
you. Doesn't count unless you can answer this question.
Okay. Let's hear it.
But we caught you. What's with the Q&A?
I thought I had you there.
Clocking off.
Where could those children be?
I heard that thing's been cursed.
Oh, there's one.
Don't run. I got you, Hook.
Not fair! I'm the boss of the moles. How can I lose to a bunch of villains? Do your worst. I'm not afraid.
What are they feeding you kids down here?
Okay. 2 down, 1 to go.
Something's not right.
What would that be?
That guy's been staring at us this whole time. Hide and seek might have to wait. Let's see what he wants.
We'll just leave that last kid wherever he is. Yo, what's up, buddy? Seemingly adult man.
My instincts are telling me something's not right with this guy. But
He's looking taller and older. Tim, no doubt. Looks like an adult to me.
That's because I'm tall and old. I'm a grown man. Ask anyone.
all right, the jig is up. Your voice gave it away.
How the hell did the kid do that?
But I'm Julian of 1,000 Faces. Why did you have to talk to me? My reputation is ruined. Will the boss...
No, wait, how the hell did the kid do that?
No need for the melodrama. That was still a magical performance.
But what? How? Nani?
I'm sorry, boss. I failed. Darn! How did you see through Julian's disguise? What villainy is this?
Those with keen eyes see the dust between the stars. I came up with that, by the way.
Doesn't sound like something you'd say.
Hey, I read books, you know.
Do you? Do you read?
So, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. You can tell us now, right?
Yes. The boss of the moles is true to her word. Hook saw the blue-haired guy take your dark-haired friend to the fight club.
The Fight Club?
There's a fight club? I thought the first rule was making my hunt for an old H manga I once read years ago. It's entertaining. I'm glad I can do that for you, Narukami. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Good to hear. Anyway.
You don't talk about it.
Is this more secret talk?
Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Where is the Fight Club? Can you show us the way?
Evil laugh.
But it's an obvious building. Grown-ups are just useless. Come with Hook. I'll take you over.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Thanks, oh great one.
That's Pitch Dark Hook the Great to you. Who said you could shorten my title?
A club just for fighting. Who knew undergrounders had such brutal hobbies?
In fact, it's awesome.
They let you take part? When did this place last have an inspection?
Let me get this
Loads of
first.
kids take
And this trash can.
Just
See a pitiful trash can made of tin, with the torso clearly dented from trauma. Seems like someone took their pent-up emotions on it while passing by. This place is pretty big, actually. Oh, there's a chest.
Gotta stick close to Hook.
Oh, come on. It's right there, though. Fine. Is this more secret talk? No, just an old movie reference. Exactly. Damn, she's moving.
We're here. This is it. Hook's gonna go fight. See you later.
who's in charge here? How can they just let kids attack each other?
Yo, this place is sick.
The moles are in charge, that too. But only the kids. Wildfire's in charge of grown-up business.
Do the moles control the whole area? How much do you know about wildfire?
It's the moles for grown-ups.
I see.
They need one more player there. I gotta go. If you ever want to fight, come find me.
Okay. If you want to fight this child, come find me. I love fighting children. It's one of my favorite pastimes. They just go down so easy, you know? Oh, Lord.
My friend, looking for a ticket?
And when are you guys talking to me? Is it you?
Hey, I heard a new fighter showed up at the club. Young guy, dark hair. They say he's invincible. Where'd he come from?
I heard someone say he's an elite Silvermane guard.
Don't be ridiculous. The Silvermane guards have been gone for ages. Why would one suddenly appear out of the blue?
Star Rail's first event is actually at this fight club? Oh, I see. Might actually be able to do the event soon? Let's go. Fight Club's recruiting boxers. Yeah, born dazzling talent and unique combat skills. Potential incentive. Asking about heroes past. You're an adult. We won't ask your gender, origin, or the reason you joined. We accept signups from all who meet the requirements. So, okay. Interesting.
My friend, looking for a ticket?
Let's go check it out. Also, thanks for the K Redeems GG. Hey, Shybug, good to see you. How you doing? How's everything going with you?
Sisters, are you ready for today's most spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest?
Are we? Let's see.
On one side, recommended by tall, blue, and handsome, the unsmiling, pulverizing power of the new kid on the block, Cold Dragon Young. And his opponent is none other than the unfeeling, incendiary, explosive might of Team Robomatic. All praise to Boss Farah. Given that no other fighter was willing to take on the strength of Team Robomatic, Cold Dragon Young will face off against these opponents alone. On learning his fate, the brave young fighter had one thing to say: whatever! And so, let the semifinals of the 1,758th Fighting King Challenge begin!
Okay. Doing okay? Finished making dinner. How about you? Doing pretty alright, you know?
Brothers and sisters, an unexpected turn of events. Two members of the audience have charged into the octagon. It looks like they want to team up with Cold Dragon Young.
I guess we're doing this and we're fighting robots.
So you're awake.
Yeah, the first thing we did was go look for you. And now that we found you, we're trying to make sure you don't get your butt kicked. You're welcome.
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion. The magnetic pull of this electric sport is undeniable. But let me reiterate, these competitions are for professionals only. Whatever you do, kids, don't try this at home.
Don't they let the kids fight too?
And Cold Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead. He's just itching to get into it. And so are we. It's the Iron Fists of Cold Dragon Young and friends versus the Iron Skin of Team Robomatic.
I guess we're fighting robots.
On my own, you know.
It sounds fun.
We need to work on your emotional intelligence.
Let's get to it. I just want to go home.
Let's be friends, shall we?
Let's get to it.
All the best. My turn. Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise Phoenix! You have the worst luck running into...
Oh, come on. Oh. So they just blow up on their own allies? That's pretty helpful. I can dig it.
Dodge this!
Let's make it quick.
Well, that was easy.
Oh, what a beautiful performance! Cold Dragon Young and his last-minute admirers emerge victorious!
Admirers? How come we don't get cool nicknames?
Because we just showed up out of the blue. Cold Dragon Younger and Cold Dragon Youngest.
Forget it. I think our taste in nicknames is different. Hey, look! It's Sampo!
Let's get him. Got another butt to
Let's
kick.
get after him.
Get his ass.
That guy can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
Check something real quick here. Nice. I'll take those and feel like I haven't been back to the Express since forever, Ampere. It has been a minute. Starting to forget what Pom Pom looks like. Hasn't been that long. Come back when you got the time. Pom Pom has some things for you. The conductor's rewards. Pom Pom seems to have something to give you. Go back and have a look. Alright, in a bit. First, let's get after that punk. Where'd he get off to?
Hey, it's
There he
you.
is.
I was just thinking to myself, am I getting robbed? Who are these people following me? So, you start to walk a little faster. And anywho, if I had just turned around, I could have thrown open my arms and said a big hi to my old friends.
Save it. You saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled a runner.
Me? Scared? Oh, my friends, what do I have to fear? Surely I haven't done anything to offend you.
Well, you did throw us at the Silvermane guards. Said don't hang up. Nah, I was just messing with you.
Whoa. Rewind. If I hadn't made a break for it, Japard would have caught all of us. And do you think he would have given you a chance to explain yourselves? He would have checked you straight into the Gray Bar Hotel. Meanwhile, there I was, looking out for you from the shadows. Do you know how difficult it was to make an entrance? They were watching you the whole time. I had no choice but to take you guys down here. It was too dangerous for us on the surface. We're wanted criminals. Sure, the underworld has its drawbacks, but at least the guards would never follow us. We're safe here.
Be that as it may, did you really have to poison us?
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight spot, my friend. There was no time to think. I had to use whatever I could.
So, it wasn't to cover anything up? A secret that you didn't want anyone, including us, to find out?
Don Hung, what secret?
Well, I'm not certain yet. But there's more to our friend here than meets the eye.
You win. I'll help you to the best of my ability, free of charge, I might add. But please, don't go spreading rumors about me. All right, to prove my sincerity, I'll introduce you to Wildfire. If you're looking for something down here, they're the ones to ask.
Why should we get to know Wildfire? Why would they want to help us? What kind of organization?
Because you're looking for something? Why are you asking? Dan Hung told me you guys were searching for a Stellaron. Sounded pretty powerful. If anyone has a clue on its whereabouts, it'll be Wildfire.
You said I'd uncover a clue if I became the Fight Club champion.
Yeah. I mean, if you fought in the final round and won, you'd have incredible street cred right now. Wildfire wouldn't think twice about talking with you. I don't see the problem.
Mm-hmm. And why would they want to help
there's
us?
No such thing as a free lunch, of course. Wildfire has no reason to help you yet, so we'll just have to give them one. With your talents, we have nothing to worry about. I'm telling you,
Uh-huh.
no matter where you go, there's only one rule to getting things done. Find the demand. You know, like supply and demand. Anyway, the underground has been sealed off for more than a decade. Do you think people here are just resigned to their fate?
Uh-huh. And
Well, if you
what
want
kind
my
of...
opinion, they're a bunch of artless, stubborn fools. But who cares what I think, huh? They're a band of do-gooders who sprung up to maintain order in the underground after the Silvermane guards withdrew. Wildfire set up shop. Still, don't underestimate.
You know, with a name
them.
like Wildfire, they don't really sound like peacekeepers.
Have you heard that saying before? Well, Wildfire has giants in its midst. You'll see.
Hmm. I guess we will. Let's
Have
go
a
check it
little
out.
Faith. It's like I said. Senpo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm.
Wow, that laugh at the end. My goodness.
So, what does Wildfire do all
The
day?
hammiest fucker you ever ever met in your
Everything.
life.
They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources, distribute goods. The sliver of trust they have for me has to do with the last one.
Can't go that way. Looks like there might be something up here, though. Let's see. Again, dramatic little shit, and I love him. Mm-hmm. Hey. More trash cans. It's a trash can. The lid seems to have been cut open with some kind of implement. Let's open it up. Open up the lid and wait, and a waft of burnt wood mixed with cold steel invades your olfactory senses. Looking into the depth of the trash can, you can see flickers of embers still hanging on, struggling to extend their own life. Trash can looks just like any others at first glance. When you take a closer look, you uncover its sinister nature. Someone has done something to the spring bar of the lid. You push the lid of the trash can, the lid will bounce back to you, dealing a heavy blow. Now let's fix it. Spent some time on it, but finally succeeded. Now the spring bar is fixed and nobody will be hurt by this trash can. Hey, more good deeds. Very nice. Oh hey, and would you look at that? The good karma just keeps flowing. And this guy seems to be selling something. Heck, look here. Is it our old friend Amp here? You know me? Anchor for some local Boulder Town snacks to fill your belly? Competitive eating championship? Oh, I see. That's what you're here for. I'm gonna lay it out for you. The rules are simple. See these plates are already fried rock crabs? As soon as I start the clock, you need to do everything you can to stuff all that crab meat in your mouth. If you get 5 plates knocked out in 20 seconds, then everything in this stall is free for you to enjoy. What do you think? Want to give it a go? Sure. That's what I'm talking about. Just looking at you. Can tell you got confidence to spare. Remember to get a bottle of water. Don't want to choke on a big hunk of crab. Cut on the front of the stall when you're ready. Challenge will start whenever you want. And what exactly is the challenge? Come on, feast your eyes on this. We have another brave soul who has come to take on the challenge of the title of Boulder Town's competitive eater champion. They have what it takes. Their expression at least looks confident. You must be joking. Look, she's as skinny as a beanpole. Courageous challenger, tell us, what is your name? Call me the Stinging Crab. Wow, did you hear that? Has there ever been a greater coincidence? Challenger made the word crab part of their name. Stinging Crab. Remember this name. Just a moment. She very well could be Boulder Town's competitive eater champion, worthy of our admiration. Are you ready? We'll count down from 3, then start the clock. Don't forget, the challenge is only considered complete when you eat 5 plates of deep fried rock crabs in 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go! You're blown away by the fresh, fragrant, rich flavor that hits your mouth. Never imagined that you could enjoy a delectable flavor in the underworld. Second bite? Second bite of crab meat fills up all your mouth. It's a little greasy, but still consider it tasty. We're certain you can see the challenge through to the end. Take the third. Third bite. Stupid additives. You feel thirsty and nauseous. You also complain internally about having no option in the settings to speed up the text display. Oh, goodness. Alright. Fourth wall break jokes. I can appreciate it. Take the fourth bite. Can still stomach reading this text? Alright, I'll tell you a little something. The rock crab isn't a decapod. It's actually a type of creature that, according to the common species classification system, is difficult to classify, but it's something like an arthropod. Who cares? It's a crab that spits bubbles. It's like cute, just like how you were on the verge of spitting up everything you've just eaten. The final bite! Your mind is completely blank. Your stomach is a vast sea filled with trillions of tons of crab paste. You did manage to eat all 5 plates of crab meat, but unfortunately, you went over 20 seconds. Saul Owner's words reach your ears, but you're already slipping into unconsciousness. You couldn't care about whether you won or lost. There's only one thing on your mind. Hey look, she's gonna throw up. Ah, we got a good show coming up. Barfs. Ah, damn. Gonna be alright, sister? Oh, I lost. Yes, my friend, quite unfortunate. We're just a few seconds off from victory. So, sister, I know you feel terrible right now. However, according to the rules, contestants who don't complete the challenge must pay for their meals. With that in mind, 5 plates of deep-fried crab costs 1,000 credits. Like to pay now, or...? Ah, you sly bitch. Hey now, what's all that about? Told you the rules up front. You'd earn a living too. Besides, look at you, sister. Wearing such glamorous clothes. 1,000 credits is probably nothing to you, right? Thanks for your business, pal. Alright, you want to participate in the Boulder Town's competitive Eater Championship again? Feel free to come by tomorrow. With your excellent ability, you won't need more than a few tries to beat the challenge. So we can go again. It's an ongoing quest, alright. What you got? Ooh, he's got a music track. Let's take that. Cool. And he's got a bunch of food items. Oh, used to be Legion 50% max energy to a single ally. Yeah, cool, I'll take that. One ally for XP plus 150 extra XP. Attack of allies increased by 5% plus an extra 100% for the next battle. Ooh, that's a good one. I'll take that. 4 technique points for your team. Each member loses HP equal to 50% max HP. Nope. Cause all allies to lose HP equal to 50% of the max HP and increase attack by 200% for the next battle. On use, immediately recovers 3 technique points for the team. That can come in handy. Good stuff. Throw the. Oh wait, did that not go off? Uh-oh. Did tits break too? Let's see. No, it should be fine. Let's see. Oh, tits has no sound. Oh, so the sound broke. That's weird. Let me see. Ah! Damn it. Well, there it goes. Apparently the sound's back. Or at least I heard it. Oh yeah, you guys heard it too. I can see it in the audio mixer. Alright, well, yeah, I guess it was just a... Ah! Damn it! Just a weird fluke, I guess. Thank you. For helping me check that, GG. Appreciate you. Okay, let's see. Boulder Town Super League. Interesting. Okay. Now let's see where we're at on tickets. I only have 1 for these. I've got 19 there with 1647. Okay, not too bad. That's coming along. Okay. Oh. Would you look at this? Looks like I'm right around the corner from it. Or, I suppose more or less right around the corner that way. Okay, if I go down the stairs, I can get to it. I'm between Clara and Welt for my free 5-star at 100 wishes? Oh, 300 wishes. Ah. So they let you choose who it is too. Interesting. Yo, yo. Got 680 of these. I do want these adventure logs, so let's get those. Yeah. Nice. Oh. We are Wildfire. Oh, it's Sele. I had a feeling that Sele was going to be a member of these Wildfire dudes. What have we here? Mailbox is tucked away in the corner, trying not to be noticed. Better not disturb it. I get the sense that even the most sociable person would need some personal space, let alone a mailbox. Wait, is there anything else around here I can grab before I go? Aha! There always is. Got it. Okay.
Huh. Where's Joshua?
What are those shiny rocks?
Ah, this is geomarrow, an exothermic ore. The underground and the surface are sealed off from one another, right? Well, only the geomarrow transport line is still running. The underground sends ore to the surface, and the surface sends goods to the underground. At least in theory. Most
I see the trash can too.
miners, and this is what they mine for a living. You know, if we didn't have geomarrow to burn, this world would have frozen to death long ago. All right, let's get moving. The person I was looking for isn't here.
Wait, trash can first. Great time. Game time. Guess how many trash cans are there in Belobog? Attention, trash cans put side by side together are considered as one. Those that you can see but cannot be reached do not count. I think maybe I've looked at 20 of them so far? Maybe 19. I really don't know. I didn't know I should have been counting them. Give you the answer if you want? Yeah, sure, why not? Maybe I get something good if I give the right answer. 20? Okay. Honestly, it is uncertain if your answer is correct. This is the underworld, after all. Trash can has not seen its overworld relatives in a long time. You know what? Here comes a question with a definite answer. Guess how many trash cans are there in this town? Rules are the same. Trash cans placed side by side are considered as one, but those that you can see but cannot be reached do not count. Count only these. Cylindrical trash cans. Yeesh. GG. Thank you. Wow, you really do take note of each interactable trash can. You are correct. 5 is the correct answer. Trash can brims with happiness because of your attention. Even the garbage inside is becoming more beautiful. Yay, pleasant looking trash bag. Thanks, GG. Huge dumpster filled to the brim. Mixture of all kinds of trash results in the putrid odor. However, those who live in the underground have some consolation. They don't need to go through the trouble of sorting their garbage. This old dumpster stands silently, carrying its own resolute gravitas that reminds you of an elder of vast wisdom. It stood on the side of the street for years, witnessing its rise and fall. I pay respects to it. You bow at Elder Dumpster, to which it responds with a deep dignity. Almost feels like it is the size of 2 dumpsters. Sanctity of the trash, ×2, let's go! Me and these dumpsters, man, we got a thing going. There's a mutual respect, a sort of an understanding, if you will, between myself and these dumpsters. We are all one of a kind, really.
Old Oleg isn't here either?
I too am
Where's
trash.
everyone?
So you're leading us on another wild goose chase?
I wouldn't dare. Trust me, we're getting close.
I mean, they have to have a base of operations, right?
Huh? What's that huge structure in the distance?
Yeah, I noticed that too.
That's the
Kind
furnace
of.
core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld. People used to travel up and down that thing, but then
But then,
What?
it's a long story. In any case, practically nothing moves up or down anymore.
Except you.
Oh, come on, my dear fellow. I thought we weren't going to discuss this. I beg you, the fewer rumors there are about you, the better.
what exactly is he getting up to? Sampo is on some other shit, I guess. I don't know. But I guess we're going up.
Zila's usually always out on patrol here at this time.
Zila?
What's
I thought it was
Wildfire
Sailor.
up to? Are they avoiding me?
Oh. Oh shit. It's Bronya.
Who is that?
That'd be a Bronya.
It looks like she's in trouble.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Oh? You know, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. We can't just leave her.
I guess we're hopping in then. Sampo's right. Can't just stand here. Denning's right. Can't ignore this. 7th is right. Does anyone have popcorn?
I was kidding. And get your own opinion. But I agree with Don Hung. We can't just leave her to the bullies.
Well said. The young lady is wise and righteous.
Let's help her.
All right, princess. Let's dispense with the pleasantries.
Oh? Oh, it's Sele.
You dare attack someone on our turf? How about a few rounds?
Damn, that was quite the entrance.
Quick, disperse!
Spineless thugs.
Hi, Sele.
Zila, phew.
Oh,
Good thing you
Zila,
showed up
whatever.
when you did. My heartfelt thanks. These vagrants have got some nerve looking for trouble in Wildfire Terra.
Shut your hole.
Shut it, Sampo. This is you written all over it. Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't need a side order of Koski. I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the underworld a visit. Is that you?
You kidnapped me and brought me to the underground. What is the meaning of this?
Listen to her. What is the meaning of this? She still thinks she's an overworld princess. Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the underworlders?
The Silvermane guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with the enemy, defending Belobog from the scourge of attacking monsters and protecting all those above and below the surface.
Do you even hear yourself? You protect the underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface? Sealing off the only passageway? protecting the so-called architects, more like it.
The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
Enough talk. You're coming with me. Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he's got more than a few questions.
Perfect, Miss Hila. We were just on our way to pay Chief Oleg a visit ourselves. Room for a few more?
Fully booked. Who
Mhm.
are they?
I'm Ampere. Nice to meet you.
What good is your name by itself?
Well, it's like this.
You
The
asked.
Chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm taking them to see him.
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the source of all the disasters here. If we find it, we can...
I would recommend you not recite your story to everyone you meet. Miss Hila won't understand it anyway, so let's save it for the Chief, huh?
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. Wildfire's encountered trouble at the Great Mine. The Chief's busy. If you really want to find him, come look for me at the mine entrance.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
Let's do some helping. Continue after reaching Trailblaze level 14. Okay. Trailblaze Guide. Complete missions, clearing calyxes, and trying out Simulated Universe are all great ways to increase your Trailblaze level. Okay. Daily training is now available. Good to know. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Select daily training. Weekly points, teleport. Okay. Let's get into it. Complete assignments from all over the galaxy to claim rewards. Sounds good. Turn on your phone and view assignments menu. Open assignments. Okay. Oh, are these my dailies? Complete assignments to get the corresponding rewards. Okay. Adjust the assignment duration to get more rewards. Okay. Use characters in the recommended paths to obtain extra rewards. Got it. Well, we don't have all that many right now. Recommended paths looks like... Oh, these two. Okay. I've only got one that has a destruction path, so... Yeah, I'll just send Tinyon with her. Or Tinyon with her. Okay. These two can do the job, so we'll send them. Max dispatch characters reach for the assignment? Oh, did I? Assignment limit 2. Oh. Whoops. Understood. Okay. Oh, one from Herda. Upgrade is done. Come test. Beg me. I beg you, come test. Oh. Alright then, fair enough. A daily mission. Listen to what the researchers are talking about. Researchers gossiping about someone. Go and listen in on what they're saying. Well, let's do this first. The official version of Simulated Universe. Forget about the previous beta version. There are lots of changes. Do you want me to give you the patch notes? I'll figure it out. Alright, stay curious. World 1 unlocked. Okay. Then let's give it a shot. Ooh, first time clear includes a ticket. Download initial characters? Recommended team level 16. seems fine. Let's get into it. That just means pick your team. Gotcha. Obtain 100 cosmic fragments. While exploring the simulated universe, cosmic fragments can be obtained. 50 cosmic fragments are gifted at the start of each exploration. During, consume cosmic fragments to acquire extra help. Okay. After completing at least one domain in the simulated universe in the last cycle, you can select one Blessing of Trailblaze upon re-entry into the simulated universe. Okay. I'll take the blessing, why not? When it attacks, reduce an enemy's HP to a point that is lower than 50. And there's a chance to freeze the enemy. Increase damage taken by frozen enemies 20%. When a character deals damage to an enemy with a follow-up attack, increases their energy regeneration rate by 24%. Probably this one. Complete at least one domain, get the blessings, etc. Got it. Okay. Then let us get started.
Seize the moment.
Pretty good crowd today. Let's go.
Let's be friends.
That'll do. Blessings that have not been unlocked have been marked to help you collect them. Appropriate rewards will be provided when the index is unlocked. Okay, so the ones that have the little books on them means I haven't used them yet. Good to know. Shielded characters increase their attack 40% of the shield effect on them. When a character deals damage to an enemy, there's a 2% chance to freeze the enemy for 1 turn. Characters launch 12 attacks. Okay, we'll go with this one. Probably not going to be any chests in a simulated world, right? So I probably don't have to spend too much time looking around. But that works. Break objects in the simulated universe to gain a random number of cosmic fragments, restore HP, or recover technique points. Good to know. Boop. Okay, guess we know who we're protecting.
Let's rock. Told you I could fight.
Let's make it quick.
One down.
You can't run. Welcome, customer.
And there we go. I walked past the destructible item and Herta yelled at me for not hitting it? Really? Huh. That's some attention to detail, my goodness. 2% chance to freeze. Yeah, okay, we'll take that one this time. What's this guy's deal? He is weak to lightning, which means... Shabam!
Seize the moment.
This song's for you.
Turn it up.
Let's cover Serval.
Let's go.
And that's the fight. So no matter what, either way, at the point you do learn you can gain stuff from hitting destructible items in simulated universe. It's kind of cute that they didn't think I was going to do that anyway. I'll break anything that looks breakable. This is an RPG. I know what I'm doing. 1100% increased crit rate. This effect is spelled when the frozen state is removed. Use the damage of follow-up attacks by... Let's go with this one. Area 2.
Huh. These targets will make for good practice.
Mm-hmm. This one's weak to physical. Yeah, bitch. Matter what I do.
We're in
Yeah.
trouble now.
Now would be a good time for some
A thousand
extra care.
wonders to raise your spirits. Fight is hard.
Ready to lose yourself?
You can fight it or rock with it. We're in trouble now. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move. We're in trouble now.
Rules are made to be broken.
We're in trouble now.
I'll admit this motherfucker's got a lot going for him. It's pretty tanky.
Good crowd today.
Tough luck running into me.
Let's make it quick.
Ow.
Let's be friends.
That's not good.
This song's for you.
Let's go. My turn.
Yeah, that's how you defend yourself.
Here. Welcome, customers.
Yeah, he's going pretty hard.
Turn it up.
Let's go.
Try that again. That's it. We can't run.
Hmm.
Pretty good crowd today. Let's make it quick.
Told ya I
Nice.
could
That's the
fight.
break.
Gotta try
Now
hard
let's lay in.
sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Ready to lose yourself?
You can fight it or rock with it. My turn. Let's be friends.
This song's for you.
And you're done. Got chili dogs for them? Nice. Oh, didn't quite finish him yet. How about this? Gotcha. There we go. Characters deal damage to enemy with their ultimate. This attack is considered a follow-up attack. Increase the damage of follow-up attacks by 15%. Enemy is attacked 6 times. They have a 100% base chance to be frozen. Characters hit. After a character is hit, deal quick damage to the attacker, equal to 300% of the character's current shield effect. This damage cannot defeat the enemy. I'll take this one. Ooh. Much better. Download it. Oh, I could switch characters here. Interesting. A lot of wind weak enemies around here. Hmm. Yeah, I do just need to level him up, don't I? I think his traces are done until I can get him up to the next level. Yep. Okay, Dan Heng joins. So let's go ahead and slot him in. There we go. Serve all out, Dan Heng in. Since they want me to use wind so damn bad, and I only have the one wind character. Rota's puppet appears in the simulated universe. Having only communicated with you via voice before, it's a little surprising to see her manifesting like this. She looks at you expressionlessly. This is the resting area, giving you a place to catch your breath in an otherwise scary simulated universe. We hope you can restore your health, resurrect your team, buy equipment, and enhance your blessings here. Rota says irresponsibly, you can enhance blessings with me. As for the other functions, you can find them in the room itself. Enhance blessings? Rota replies flippantly. As the game master, I can make your blessings stronger, or even make earth-shattering changes to them, at the price of paying cosmic fragments. What's the point in collecting those otherwise? Now then, let's begin. Okay. Enhance blessings here. Blessings will become stronger after enhancing. Naturally, you have to pay for it. Cosmic fragments are required to enhance blessings, and each blessing can only be enhanced once. Okay. Probably makes sense to just enhance the weakest ones then. Okay. That'll do. Well, that all said and done, I suppose we should just move on to the next room. Nothing much in here. That one's weak to wind. Oh, and ice. Ooh.
Welcome, customers. Told you I could fight.
A thousand wonders to raise your spirits.
Fight is fun!
Rules are made to be broken.
That's 3 down. 1 to go. Done and done. That's the only one that's new, so I'll just take that. Suppose I should aim for the new one, since those ones are worth cosmic fragments. Let's see, that one's weak to physical, lightning. Ooh, lightning, you say?
Let's be friends. My turn.
Let's make it quick.
Ooh, they hit pretty hard.
You can't run!
Oh, that's 2 down though. Not too bad.
Tough luck running into me! You're annoying!
Fighting is meaningless.
My turn!
And there we go. Not too bad overall. Deals increased quake damage to enemies. The amount of damage increased is equal to 8% of the current defense. Okay. Whatever the hell that thing is, it looks like it's weak to pretty much everything. Okay. GG, did you need something?
Welcome, customers!
No interest in conflict.
Rules are made to be broken.
Too late to repent.
Oh wait, I need to cover him because he's about to start taking some hits.
You can't run!
Fighting is meaningless.
Seize the moment!
Let's go.
No interest in conflict.
No, you're good. Okay, just making sure.
Tough luck running into me!
I couldn't help but feel like maybe you were trying to get my attention. So I just wanted to check. Huh. Pale Fire increases the crit rate of following up attacks by 26%. Damage of follow-up attacks by 9% for each Elation Blessing. This effect can stack up to 6 times. I'll take Pale Fire. Occurrence. Oh. What have we here? Go on, try out this new plaything. Okay. An event. Oh. See a man about 30 years old with an unremarkable appearance, wearing a white shirt and brown suspenders. His eyes wander while he speaks, as if avoiding something. Wanted to add some random events to this game to make it more fun, but I think the brainwave reader is on the fritz, so now the events you encounter will be a little more, monotonous. Sorry about that. How bland will they be? Like, he stutters without looking at you. Like, this is a random event now. I wrote some templates, but the simulation currently doesn't have any way of converting them into content, so you will just see the following. After speaking, the man disappears, and a line of words materializes where he was standing. You've encountered a random event. Give me some starting capital. Cosmic fragments. Obtain 1 random blessing. Do nothing. Random blessing. Exemplary conduct. Damage follow-up attacks by 9% for each elation blessing. Yeah, okay. We'll take that one. Yeah, that's how monotonous. Man says as if he's genuinely sorry. Borderline unacceptable solution. Won't. I understand, homie, you good. Hopefully very soon, man says earnestly. Really want you to have a good time. Really. Once again, really sorry about that. Finish. Okay. Well, he's doing his best. Gotta give those game devs credit. They put the work in. They're doing as best as they can do. Only thing I can really complain about at the moment is that my room is so freaking cold. And yet it's 76 Fahrenheit, 24 Celsius. Yeah, that does sound kind of weirdly cold. You don't even have the AC on or anything? You know what you should look into, Gigi? If the cold is like becoming a problem for you, I recently got myself a space heater, you know, so I don't have to actually use my overall like thermostat to heat the whole condo. I just have a little space heater that heats up the room and it works really well while using not that much electricity. Guess we might as well add another person to the team. Why not? And you know what? You know I'll add though. Let's do good old Asta, just so we have a fire option if we need it. And good to go. What up, Herta? You encountered Herta, and caring, she looks at you expressionlessly. Congratulations, well done on getting here, Herta responds carelessly. You can use up all your cosmic fragments here to enhance your blessings. You won't get another chance to use them otherwise. Okay. Let's see. I don't have that many. So I guess I'll do this one. Cool. That'll do. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. I wish I had a cold room. Ooh, I'll take a look at those. Maybe it'll be some good help during winter when I move back to the dorms. In my room, it feels like an oven. I'm all slowly becoming a baked potato. Well, then you need a fan. Oh, KJ's saying that. But Gigi, yeah, you could probably get one off of Amazon for like 40 or 50. I mean, there's cheaper ones. I don't know if they'll be as effective, but there are cheaper ones. I'd say like shop around a bit, see what matches the price for the effect, you know. Okay, so this guy's weak to fire, ice, air, and physical, but not lightning. So I might need to swap out Ting Yun on this one. Even though I really like her boost in damage. Or I could switch out Dun Hung, because I'm not the hugest fan of him anyway. And the speed boosts from the Good Doctor might be a better idea to go forward with here. Let's max out her level real quick. Perfect. Her light gun's doing just fine. I'm gonna enhance this one. Nothing is superimposed, but I can use this. Nice, that's a pretty solid damage boost. We'll take that. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and enhance hers too. And I'll do as much as I can for March 7th. Where's she at? Oh, perfect. Alright, that'll do. Okay. Solid team.
Found your We're in trouble now.
This could go badly if I'm not careful. Wait, didn't I? Oh yeah, that's what I... Okay, never mind. Yeah, this is what I meant to do. Actually, let's put that to the side for the moment. She has the least amount of health, so she can take the least amount of hits. Pretty standard logic there. Yeah, this is about to be a bit rough. I'm gonna have to definitely focus on one first. Now would be a good time for this.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Fight is fun.
Rules are made to be broken.
Friends, gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Okay, that's pretty solid.
Who invited you? Who will it be? My turn. Everything is ordained by the stars. So stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Let's make it quick.
Cool, so I can at least crack this guy. Break that shield. Spark, you're upgrading your character traces, right?
Try that again.
I mean, only as much as I can right now. I've been looking at them, KJ, but it says I can't upgrade them until I ascend the character, and I can't do that until I hit Trailblazer level 15. So, yeah. It's a little difficult at the moment.
Tough luck running into me. Here. Welcome, customers. Can we talk?
Ah, damn, they focus fired.
We'll try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Let's go.
Try that again.
More than that.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Rules are
I
made
might
to be
still barely be
broken.
able to manage this, but it's gonna be real close. Okay, one down.
No manners, huh? Who will it be? Told you I could fight.
Nice, okay. Yeah, we might be okay here. Let's not go full offense, just to make sure.
Here.
Let's make it quick.
My turn. Try that again. Try hard sometime. Watch this awesome
I'm gonna
move.
be okay. Yeah! Whew, that was a bit close, but we managed.
The stars will always remember us.
The hell is this? Activate Nameless Honor? Unlock Nameless Glory and raise its level to 30 to receive a light cone, and you're choosing the treasures the starry seas. Nanny? Oh, it's the what's it called? The wow, season pass. There we go. My goodness, took me a minute to get there. All right, what are we looking at here? Yeah, I had a feeling. Well, putting that aside for the time being. Hmm. Interesting. Well, putting that aside for the time being. Let's get the hell out of here. We're all in bad shape. Things ain't looking good. Points obtained, 800. Cool. Just barely made it, but made it we did. How's your experience with the official version? You find it easy, you can challenge the next world. Apparently it's more difficult with stronger enemies. Screwham said that, according to his model, you have a 60% chance of losing the first time, but it's not like you'll actually lose anything. You'll clear it sooner or later. You folks really here to research Eons? It's feeling more and more like a real game. What are you talking about? Our goals haven't changed. Now run off and get ready. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself a minute on that one. Interesting. Obtained after completing Trailblaze mission Lying in Rust. Oh, very nearly there. We're at level 14. Check course over. After reaching Trailblaze level 21, clear Forgotten Hall Memory Stage 3 to obtain the character Sing Chi. Oh, whoops, hang on. There we go. Nice. Daily training. Complete one daily mission. Clear Calyx Golden 1 times. What are my daily missions? Yeah, I suppose I'll do one of these. Healing time? Oh, are my characters still hurt? Nameless Honor. Increase nameless honor level to win more rewards. Okay. Uh-oh.
Noise.
Oh, I see. Oh, now it's telling me about the... Yeah, no, I got it. Thank you. I know it's here. I appreciate you telling me. You can remote control the Omni synthesizer with your phone to rapidly synthesize materials. And everything's opening up. Use Omni synthesizer to create various consumables. This area here will display the respective materials needed to synthesize consumables. Okay. Diet fried rice. Lovely. Material exchange. Omni synthesizer can also obtain... Yeah, okay. So same deal as in Genshin with the monster materials. Different raw materials can be exchanged. Got it. Alright, good to know. The guide. Oh, right, these, yes. So, clear Golden Calyx once. Damn, 52 Stellar Jade, not bad. But let me see. Let's see, who have we not brought along yet? We did Cram. Did KJ? I didn't bring Dai. Gigi, you had your turn. Yeah, sure, we'll bring Dai along. And let me probably switch out Sushang. I don't think we're gonna need her for this one. Let's do. Yeah, we can do Serval. Our recommended types are ice, wind, and of course. All right, fine. I'll bring Dan Heng then. Damn.
Don't mess with me.
I mean, it's probably just gonna sweep this anyway.
Next.
Yep. Saw that coming.
I've no interest in conflict.
Told you I could fight.
Next.
Fighting is meaningless.
Told you I could fight.
What a headache. Next.
Okay, guess that's it. But that should do. Now then. Wait. Clear Calyx Golden 1 times. That was it, right? Didn't I just do that? I'm confused. What does it actually want me to do then? Because I did just complete it, I think. Should I get Jing Yuan's light cone? Yeah, I mean, if you can, but no, seriously, what happened here? Because I just did the Calyx Golden thing, didn't I? Isn't that what this is? Yep, that's what I just did. So how come it didn't take? That's weird. Oh well. Ooh. Oh, maybe it's because I didn't need it? Yeah, because it looks like that's just up to 500, so... You max daily? Okay, got it. Good to know. Past will return as an avalanche. Ascend any character 1 time, ascend any light cone 1 time. Activate a 4-piece relic set effect. Open the character menu to increase characters' levels. Oh wait, am I at the point where I can ascend? After consuming materials to ascend, you can continue to raise your character level. Cool. Just gonna go ahead and get my MC as up as high level as possible. But I could have sworn I was still... Or did I hit level 15? I did hit level 15. Oh shit. Well, I guess you know what that means. Aha. Very nice. So, dear children, I think it might be time. Time to throw out some pulls and see what happens. Oh, that's a gold. Oh shit. Bronya could be. Let's see. Oh. Wow, he called it. I mean, I know the 5-star pool's pretty small at this point, but nice one, KJ. Yeah, but now that I pulled the 5-star, that is gone for good. Do have 7 tickets for the standard banner, but we're just gonna go ahead and save those for later. Why don't we see if we can get the real prize here? Let's go. Sucks that I own all the 4-star characters on this banner, but hey, who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky. Nope. At least not on this pull. Yeah, I think we just probably skip ahead. Since we already have all 3 characters, no surprises there. Let's try again. Confirm. Servant sent. You have 7 of them, so what's the percentage of getting Bronya? Tell you can get a 5-star. Yeah, I know. The door glows gold, right? Yeah, not this time. Well, we can try once more. Can tell when you get a before that? Before what? Oh, you can tell before the golden door glow? Let me see. I didn't notice anything, so I guess not. I mean, maybe there is, but like, I wonder how you're supposed to tell. No, well, we tried. Suppose I'll just keep building up tickets and whatnot until we can try again. Got 12 days. Not too bad overall.
Nice.
Let me see. We did get one new character though. Why don't we have a look at her? Our first 5-star. She is a Harmony. Let's see, what is her deal? Details. Deals wind damage. Okay. Oh, someone I can put in place of what's his face? Windrider Bullet deals wind damage to one's attack. Increases the attack of all allies by 33%. Ooh, wow. Increases their crit damage equal to 12% of Bronya's crit damage plus 12% for 2 turns. God damn, okay. Leading the way. After using her basic attack, Bronya's next action will be advanced forward by 50%. After using Bronya's technique, at the start of the next battle, all allies' attack increase by 50% for 2 turns. Dispels a debuff from a single ally, allowing them to immediately take action, and increases their damage by 33% for 1 turn. When the skill is used on Bronya herself, she cannot immediately take action again. Okay. And as far as a light cone, well, she's got some options here. Let's see. After the wearer user attacks gets hit, additionally regenerate 5 energy. Entering battle, increase the attack of all allies by 8%. Effects of the same type cannot be stacked. Yeah, okay, so they're using those. Upon battle entry, if an ally deals the same damage type as the wearer, damage dealt increased by 12%. Okay, so that only helps if I have 2 wind characters on the field. Upon battle entry, allies receive 12 speed for 1 turns. The wearer uses attacks, gets hit. Okay, it's the same one I have on the good doctor. Yeah, try this one. I'll also superimpose, because why not? Cool. Yeah, that should do us pretty well. Amazing. 1 level. Perfect. Oh, well, would you look at that? Oh wait, I forgot. Several of my characters can do a little bit of a... I can get that for one. And I can get one from her as well. Nice. Oh, right, and she got some Eidolons. Don't forget to claim your free tickets from Ascending. Oh yeah. That's what I'm doing now. Okay. Oh, she had 2. Okay, cool. Upon entering battle, grants a shield equal to 20% of March to the ally with the lowest HP percentage, lasting for 3 turns. Oh, so she'll just shield someone at random now. That's pretty good. Ultimate level +2 up to a maximum of level 15. Basic attack level +1 up to a maximum of 10. Okay. After using skill against a weakness broken enemy, regenerate 1 skill point. Very cool. Oh, does she have 2 as well? Oh, she did. Let's see. During sword stance, the damage taken by Sushang is reduced by 20% for 1 turn. Cool. Oh, what about actually... Where is Bronya? There she is. Activate. Okay. And I'll activate this one too. Use the attack of all allies by 35%. Increases their crit damage by equal to 20%. Burns crit damage plus... Yeah, it's good stuff. After using your basic attack, Bronya's next action will be advance forward 50%. Solo debuff from a single ally, allowing the... okay, yeah, let's do this one. Okay, looking good on that end. And now I can upgrade these a little bit. Nice. Same with March. We can upgrade him a bit. Very cool. Alright. And I think that's it for now. Yeah, everybody's set up pretty well here. Let me reconfigure the team a bit. You need to get the hell out of here. It's Bronya's turn. And yeah, actually that's pretty much it. That's all I had to do. Team's looking good. Alright. Oh, but I think actually, since I got those tickets from the upgrades... Ah! Hello, Narukami, welcome back. Also, hey, Skiddo, thanks for the water redeem. Let me just... Okay. Let's do one more 10 pull. Yo! And I think that's Serval's, like, specific card, right? That's pretty good. Cool, got a Serval card. Might make her more, might make her more helpful in combat. Though I probably won't be using her anytime soon. Go to the entrance of the Great Mine and find Sailor? Yeah, sure, let's move the story forward a bit more. Actually, what's this? Ooh. Cool. Activate a 4-piece relic set effect. Ascend any light cone 1 times. Not yet available. Got it. Training mission pass will return as an avalanche. Oh right, I forgot light cones could be ascended too. Effects only worth on characters on the path of destruction. Increases wearer's attack by 60%. When the wearer defeats an enemy, the wearer's crit rate increases by 12%. I should probably switch my main character to this one, actually. I didn't even know I had that shit. Hang on. Destruction. When the wearer uses basic attack, skill, or ultimate to attack enemies, the wearer gains 1 stack of mischievous. Each stack increases the wearer's attack by 12%. That's really good. And I have like 2 of those. Slime's entered the chat. Yo, what's up, Daxie? Good to see you. During battle, experience speed by understanding. Okay, so this one, power of sound. The wearer generates 20 energy immediately upon entering battle and increases ultimate damage by 32%. My goodness, that's a good one. Is an erudition card. Oh, this harmony card. This should probably be on March, unless is that. Well, that's Asta in that card, isn't it? Bombardal entry, if ally deals the same damage type as the wearer. Oh yeah, that's okay. Stupid thing. We are Wildfire, Teary-Eye. To start a battle, the damage dealt to all allies decreases by 8% for 5 turns. At the same time, immediately restores HP to all allies equal to 30% of the respective HP difference between the character's match HP and the current HP. Okay. Yeah, I should probably swap up these cards a little bit. Hang on. Increases the wielder's basic attack skill damage by 30%. Increases the wearer's attack by 6%. When the wearer defeats the enemy, the wearer's crit rate increased by 12%. Yep. That's a good one. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, good. So this one, I think we may have a better card we can use. Where it breaks an enemy's armor, stores HP at 12% of their max HP. Yeah, this one is way, way better. Oh, what's this one? When the wearer unleashes their ultimate, they restore HP by 80% of their max HP. Nah, yeah, this one. This one's way better. Very nice. I think I already have the best one I have on her. Unless for Tingyun. Yeah, it's pretty much the best I got. Alright, cool. Missions. Oh yeah, let's talk to where is he at? Talk to our little buddy. Get some get some rewards for upgrading. Oh, this one. There we go. K2, how about you, KJ? You do know that there's been days where I wasn't late, right? Once that's new. Not late work today, so good so far. Nice. Good stuff, Taxi. Happy for you. What's with him? Oh, look at his little waddle. It's cute. Tickets, please. Oh, Impier. You're not the same person Pom Pom first met. What's happened to you? A really fast growth spurt. Conductor's eyes never lie, Impier. You're not the same person that you were. Same thing happened to March 7th when she first went out trailblazing. How can Pom Pom put this? Feels like you're more mature, more stable, more reliable. Pom Pom is sure of it. Pom Pom's got some small rewards for your growth. Skip the formalities. Take it all. Pom Pom will keep an eye on your progress and keep preparing some small rewards for you. As for what those will be, you'll find out soon enough. Stellar Jade, Venture Logs, etc.
La 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 la. Huh? You're back? It's natural for the conductor to feel relieved when their passengers return safely.
How's the level? Okay. Okay, not bad. It's a nice chunk of upgrade materials and whatever else. Probably also check the other side missions if we picked up any. Let's go see, shall we? Oh wow, there's some dudes just chilling over here. What the hell? Hey yo. Oh, just hanging out and shit. Get out of here.
Welcome, customers.
Oh, he's dead already. That was rather quick.
Let's make it quick.
This battle is unavoidable.
And... oh, it's a support spell. Right. Forgot about that. And that's just for getting debuffs off people. Yeah, we'll just shoot him.
Let's be friends. Tough luck running into me.
Let's go.
And that's the fight done. Alright, not too
Reach
bad.
The end of the story in your own way.
Any other goons hanging out around here? The hell is this thing? Very ordinary little robot, providing very ordinary life services aboard the space station. You notice the button sticking out of the robot, looking like it might be a power button. Yeah, I won't touch it. The robot continues humming along in standby mode, waiting for its next task to be allocated. Oh, rap for you? Let me think. I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. Same spark that lights the dark so that you can know you left me right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner flow lets you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come, and I'm a remaining soldier till the war is won. Ha, ha. There you go. Little mini rap for you. Yo, what's going on, everybody? I don't want to do lab work with Emily either. She's got really low EQ. And she's completely different from her sister. Let me tell you, last time I asked her if she wanted to go submit some documents together, she just said to me, use the navigation system if you don't know the way. I nearly flipped out. Wait, has shimmy time always been that expensive? 5K? I think we might have upped the price after it got used so often. It might have been a little more expensive than before, yeah. That's just how she is. No one saw her fall asleep in her seat, so I covered her with a blanket. She didn't even thank me when she woke up. Just said, the space station maintains a constant temperature. Don't you even know that? She got a vendetta against you guys? Not at all. She helps me often. It's just she's pretty harsh with her words. Wow, you scared the heck out of me. What are you doing eavesdropping on us? Oh, is that you? People are always talking you up on the space station. I never thought you'd be even more beautiful in person. Oh, well, thank you. I remember, you're Ampere, right? You heard it just now. We didn't mean to trash talk her behind her back. Look at her now. Nobody's willing to do any work with her. I know her bark is far worse than her bite, and that she's not a bad person, really. Can you please help us have a word with her and persuade her to rein in her language? I guess. This one right over here? A 9th cup. Come on, Emily, this is nothing. Just pinch your nose and drink it. Yes, pinch your nose. It's just brown liquid. I can't take it anymore. It's disgusting. Why are you drinking so much coffee? Who are you? How come I've never seen you? Mind your own business. Whether I drink coffee has nothing to do with you. So are you the rumored... Huh? Who are you? Who still flirts like this these days? Blah blah blah, the rumor this. So tacky. No wonder people say you're difficult. They can say what they want, I don't care. You got something to say, just say it. What do you want me for? Should I let the researcher suggestions? Listen up, I don't care what anyone says about me behind my back. Just like Leslie doesn't care what people say about her. I'm back. I accidentally fell asleep for an hour. How's Star Rail been? It's going pretty good. We got ourselves a Bronya. Bronya joined the team, so that was pretty cool. I've been working on the stream thing so much that I'm both excited but also nervous. Daxi. Oh shit. That reminds me. Daxi, I meant to send you a message. I know you're probably busy working on the stream stuff, but we do have the next target for Share the Stage. And I was hoping we could get to it next week. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday. One of those 2 days, probably. And it is... Rosa. It's finally Rosa's turn. She's gonna come sing with me. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you what Rosa looks like. You probably already know by now. So I did also advertise the stream stuff to this stream. I'm excited for it too. Yo, let's go. I'm glad you guys are so excited about it. But yeah, Daxi, I believe Asta is still out of commission right now because they're doing construction on his house. So you're the only one I can turn to on this one. I hope you don't mind. Thank you, Daxi. I really do appreciate you. Love you, dear slime. I'm Emily. This is the way I talk, and nobody is going to change that. As Emily speaks, a shopping list of books slips out of her pocket. Art of Language, Communication Skills, The Communication Collection, 30 Ways to Capture the Hearts of Your Listeners. Notice that the purchases are all addressed to Emily. I see you enjoy reading. Whoops, that's annoying. I don't know what to do. People say I don't have good communication skills. I'm aware of that. But I can't change that quickly. Books only ever write about theory. In practice, it's all useless. I could try and coach you. Really? Coach me? But you look... Sorry, I just got a little too excited when speaking. As you can see, my situation really is a tricky one. If I want to change it, I'll have to learn how to speak from scratch. Can you coach me? Like, if you want to chat with other people, how do you start the conversation? How about this? Sure as maybe. What are you doing? Hello, excuse me. Isn't that a bit too humble? It's just a chat. I'm not asking for any favors here. Hello? I'm concise enough when sending text messages, but if I put it into practice, would people think I'm a weirdo? How about, what are you doing? Ah, this sentence. I used to say this all the time, but some people say it feels quite aggressive. Sure is windy today. It's kind of stupid, right? The AC aboard the space station is so amazing the wind would never get too strong. This won't do. What's for dinner? Seems okay. What's for dinner? Sounds very natural. The tone is kind and non-aggressive. It seems friendly without being overly humble. Looks like you're pretty good at this stuff. Thanks. Got a meeting on right now. I'll try this out. If I have any issues later, can you help me remotely, please? Alright, she leaves in a hurry. Stay where you are and rest for a bit. Oh god. Yeah, it's already going to shit. Alright, let's go. Help me, I'm so nervous. As a new researcher at the Department of Insight, I can't talk to her. Let me think. Is it like this? Hi, Empire. What you having for dinner? Having some snacks. Snacks? What kind? I want to see. I just needed to practice. I just feel I'm not used to it. Not used to chatting with people like this. You didn't know, but I summoned so much courage just to talk to the people in my department. It turns out they were so surprised by me, it's funny. Thank goodness everything went well in the end. Either way, thanks a bunch, Master of Words. Well, I mean, you know, talking ain't that hard. Just gotta be nice about it, right? You know, I was complaining about how cold my room is? Well, I burritoed so well that I fell asleep. Well, I guess it is a bit late for you at this point, right? GG, probably a little later on by now. I gotta want to go get food. I want to go get food, but I also want to keep playing the game. Something you can free draw when you get free time? Can wait for y'all birthday stream. G Rito. It's almost 9. Yeah, it is getting kind of late, huh? Mission complete. Guess that'll do. Any other side missions? Road to Revival. Well, let's have a look. Oh, right. Forgot he wanted us to come talk to him. Oh, look at this little thing. Are you serious? Look at him. Or her. Look at it. It's so cute. Woof, woof, woof. It's Asta's pet dog. It's often set to auto-walk mode, which no longer freaks the researchers out. Woof, 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 woof. Oh, it's a robot? Cute and lively puppy. You can tell by its wagging tail that it likes you. Puppy looks at you with a certain anticipation in its eyes. I'm teasing. Puppy looks in good spirits. It's a good opportunity to build closer relationship with it. I'll pat its head. Ah! Damn it! Stop it! Previous times a stream before I had 4 viewers in a stream. Hope the B-Day stream can break my record. Hey, we'll absolutely break that record, Daxie. I'm gonna spread the word around. We're gonna get it going. We're gonna have it popping off. Bet it will, Pupper. Name is Peppy. Rubbing its fluffy pate with your palms, you can feel the sensation of its tail wagging quickly now. Peppy looks in good spirits. Scratch his belly. Woof. Seems like it doesn't want to expose its belly in public. Never thought I'd find a dog that puts up a facade. About his paws. You place its soft little paws in the palms of your hand. Its warm paw pads are really squishy. Peppy looks in good spirits. Aw. Seems pretty tired. Let's just stop here for today. Cute. Alright, Arlen, what's up? Arlen, head of security, reporting to... Oh, it's you, Ampere. Sorry, didn't recognize you at first. I was just thinking about ways to improve the security department's emergency response training. After all, this is also an important part of Project Revival. If the Legion dares to attack us again, I don't want to make things easier for them. How proactive. That's because I have a lot of faith in Lady Asta. Project Revival is a set of post-disaster operational protocols that Miss Asta and the heads of the 5 departments collaboratively developed, using data gathered about the damage sustained by the space station. It also involves many other confidential initiatives, such as the Curio Collection Squad, security zoning, and the Interastral Peace Corporation's damage assessment. The fucking what? Curio Collection Squad, security zoning, and the damage assessment of Interastral Peace Corporation are all part of Project Revival. But the implementation of Project Revival is not easy. Lady Asta believes the number of personnel needed exceeds our previous estimates. Sorry if it seems to come out of nowhere, but Ampere, would you like to help? You protected me in the past when we battled those Legion monsters, Ampere. You truly are a trustworthy comrade. That's why I immediately thought of seeking your help. No, you never have anything good for me. Please just order me around as you please. Huh? Isn't this a good thing? It's nothing too difficult, really. The department staff are busy with Project Revival. Will you please go to every zone in the space station to see if they need assistance? By the way, here's your commission fee. Total of 648. I'm not sure how much I should offer you, since my living expenses are all already covered by the space station. No idea how much money is worth. We can't put a price on friendship, buddy. Come on. When a dog gets too happy, their entire butt shakes with their tail. Oh yeah, that's always super cute. Yesterday, I told a new VTuber friend about it, and when I entered his most recent stream, I saw my Twitch pinned in the comments with the caption, "Follow the slime or you die." I don't know if we'll go that hard with it, but that's, you know, that's certainly, yeah, man's going the distance. I can appreciate it. Felt so embarrassed I ended up lurking in there. That's super cute. New message. The hell? What the? Oh, this is a whole group chat. Okay. Could someone please help me? It's urgent. Need a reply. What happened? Security department is about to be in position. Darn, did you hit the send all button? Abraham, he's terrified by every little thing out there. Squad has helped him so many times before, he's probably making a big deal out of nothing again. Alas, everyone just ignore him. In the reception hall where I was working on Project Revival, we ran across this insurmountable obstacle. I'm sure Alfred would have come to my rescue if he were still around. When did I get so many friends? Technical issues such as your friend list is no problem for my researchers. So sorry if my researchers inconvenienced you in any way. I've already taken it on myself to block the rest of your admirers who are still queuing to add you to their friend list. As for all those requests already received, it's up to you to decide what to do with them. Okay. The hell? Crack up conch. It's not scary to know there are people better than you. What's scary is that they even work harder. Than you. Youngster, how can you even sleep at night while knowing that other people are doing so much better than you? The world has no magical conch shells, nor does it rain credits. You are not the chosen one, so if you want something, work hard for it. What's this? What's a spam? Does my phone have... I'm offended you think you're funny? Curious, are you related to... I can't see the rest of the choice. Are you related to the magic conch? This is a kind reminder from the security center. Please stay alert to anonymous messages sent from unknown sources and exercise extreme caution when reading any such information, as it may be fraudulent. You need help? Don't hesitate to reach out to the space station security department. Sent to all, please don't reply. How do I unsubscribe? Please don't reply. Oh, I'm definitely replying. Sensitive beings. Accepted a mission. The Curio Crack-Up Conch is infected by the mimetic virus, spreading anti-motivational quotes in the space station. Asta wants your help to investigate the source of this virus. Which of the 3 suspects caused this drama? Anti-motivational quotes? I don't know, that still sounded somewhat motivational. I mean, is it not untrue that shit's not gonna happen for you if you don't work for it? That still seems motivational to me. Get off your ass and do something. I don't know, that still I mean, it's not the nicest way to put it, but it's still technically motivational. It's not untrue. Nothing much to do there right now. Yeah, well, let's focus back on the story for now. That way I can give my my vocal cords a little bit of a rest.
Where to now?
Oh yeah.
Hey, you came. That was fast.
I love Peppy's little yawns. They're very cute. What's Wildfire doing in the mine? What trouble has Wildfire gotten into?
Didn't I tell you? Long story short.
Oh, I didn't have the auto thing on.
The underground used to have many mines. However, in recent years, some sort of corrosion called the fragmentum started.
Want to see if there's a Peppy plushie? That would be pretty cute.
A lot of mines. The one we're heading into is relatively unaffected. A bunch of vagrants made it their home after their old turf was consumed by the Fragmentum. Actually, most of them are pretty honest folks. But with such a large group, it's inevitable that troublemakers will find their way in. They've been stealing stuff from the miners and picking fights. And that's not the worst of it. Things are much more serious this time. For 2 days now, huge clashes have been breaking out between the miners and the vagrants. It isn't pretty. Mines are our lifelines in the
Want
underworld.
a Sailor and
We have
Bronny
to keep
keychain?
providing
I'm gonna see if there's
geomags to
one.
the overworld in exchange for supplies. In order to quell the situation, Chief Oleg brought Wildfire into the mine and left me in charge of security for the towns. But the situation in the mine is critical. I have to back him up.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get to it.
As for you, the Chief will decide your fate when we see him.
Okay.
Good. I've been wanting to come face to face with the leader of the underworld.
You're about to come face to face with reality.
Time to get to work.
Huh? Isn't that the doctor lady?
Oh shit. What's up, Hot Doc?
I didn't think you'd be here. Where's Oleg?
Hey, Zila and Sampo's guests. So it looks like you've already met. I haven't seen Oleg. The miners said they saw him take a group further in.
I just noticed all the members of Wildfire have that same little armband on. Yo, Doc, you got a cure for what ails me? I'm suddenly not feeling too good.
Oh? You look fine to me. Sorry, I need to prioritize the wounded.
Damn.
There have
Well,
been
it was worth a
violent
try.
clashes between the miners and local thugs in the last few days. Many people are injured. You see these people? They're all miners and their family members. They want an explanation from the
I looked on Amazon and all they had were the acrylic
This
stands.
area up ahead is a
Oh,
vagrant
yeah.
line.
If you want some
They still
keychains, your best
games
bet would be to probably check out a
because they're
convention.
afraid that
I
angry
know a lot of
miners
people,
might
like when
try to
Genshin
take
first came out, a
advantage.
lot of people were doing acrylic
The
keychains
situation
for
here
Genshin
becomes such a
characters.
mess.
I heard that first mining team found a geomarrow vein with incredible deposits. The initial estimate put it at the largest discovery in the last 30 years.
Are you serious? That's big news. How come I never heard about it?
Well, they weren't in a hurry to make it known. Most of the mines have been contaminated by the Fragmentum. Many people are out of work. They were afraid of being overwhelmed if they let the word out. But the vagrants here have keen eyes. They couldn't keep it hidden from them. Some local gangs wanted to profit from the situation, so they blackmailed the mining team for hush money. And that was the final straw.
Vein should belong to those who discovered it, shouldn't it? I mean, that sounds right to me. I did find a Star Rail MC cosplay, put it to my size and put it on throne. Hey, there you go.
As it happens, that's exactly the law we have down here. But the vagrants have their own custom. See it, share it. And that's how the clash started. Now both sides are dealing with heavy losses. So, are you guys here to help resolve the conflict?
I guess so.
They're here because they need a favor from Chief Oleg. I'm escorting them. And seeing as you need that helping hand, it wouldn't be too much to ask you to lend one here first, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Of course we want to help. We care about other people too, you know.
Sounds like a fair trade-off. Not interested, sorry. Not interested, fuck off. Nah, I won't be that person.
Of course it is. Nobody gives without expecting something in return.
I believe we're dealing with kind-hearted people here, Zila. As you've all seen, the situation
Occasionally you can
down
try
here
looking
is
at Asian shop sites. Good idea.
strained.
Or
If
Etsy
you
might
can,
help
we
you
would
out.
really appreciate you helping the people.
Relics provides the wearer with bonus stats. Gains bonus buffs. The wearer has a complete set equipped. Okay. Into the relic equipment menu. Oh hey, it's that hat. Musketeer's Wild Wheat felt hat. So we're still doing relics, huh? Lovely. Do I not have one for the... That's unfortunate. Guess I'm gonna need to find a few more. What about upgrading them? Oh, that's what these are for. Huh. At least the cap is way lower. That's pretty handy, I'd say. Crit rate and crit damage, not bad. Suppose relic farming is going to be a thing later, so that's fun. Glad to have relic farming back, of course. Most likely has some good ones, but it might be efficient merch. If you want, can help you look for them. Mail them to you along with cookies. Aw. Want to go to a con so bad, but it's either I don't have the money or I don't know about any upcoming cons. Yeah, it can be hard to figure out where exactly things are going down. Though you might be able to find like a site or something that can list conventions happening in your area. Wait a minute. Ah, damn it. Hang on. VTube Studio crashed again. I swear it's been like all day today.
The giant war game, the one they discovered. That must be where the clashes are centered. Come on, let's get to higher ground and take a look.
That person up ahead, is he asleep?
Let's step up and take a look. He might need help.
Yeah, that might not be asleep. That might be fucked up on the ground. No, wait, no, he's asleep. Never mind.
Falling asleep in a place like this. Impressive. Hey, wakey wakey! You'll get mushrooms growing on your head.
Connor?
Mushroom bread?
What, this guy?
I can't see it on the menu. Messila!
Have you got a death wish or something? How can you sleep here? Get back to safety and take shelter.
Take shelter? I remember now. These guys came out of nowhere and got into a fight with the mining team.
The voice actor?
Exhausted.
It's Sea Dog VA.
One of them caught me.
Never heard of
If it
him.
weren't for Wildfire, they'd have stolen the clothes off my back.
Where'd Wildfire go? They'd take your clothes? These ones?
You don't know these guys. No moral compass. They'd rob you blind in a flash. It's only thanks to Wildfire that the Great Mine hasn't fallen.
I know him from the Trash Talk.
Speaking
Voice
of
of
which,
Sebastian from
where
Black Butler.
is Wildfire?
Really? Huh.
Did they head further in? Is there a fight happening?
It Seems like Chief Oleg must be up ahead.
The voice sounds
Hurry
very
up and
different.
Get back to safety. Look for Nat. And try not to get into another scrap along the way.
Okay. Thank you for, getting me on my feet. If I get back soon enough, I'll have time for... for a nap.
Ow. Okay. What is... Ow, stop it. Why? What happened?
I recognize that woman. That's Elaine from First Mining Team. Quick, let's get up there and see if she's wounded.
You good?
Elaine, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Zila, thank goodness. I'm fine. Just a couple of sprains.
Even Joe and Grant is in this game?
You've got good timing.
Those
vagrants were asking me about
Joe who and Grant
robots,
who?
But I don't know anything.
Robots?
Oh, don't you know? The intersection of the Great Mine has been seized by a band of robots. Neither the mining team nor the vagrants can get anywhere near.
Crazy.
New challengers enter. About time. Human-only conflicts are so boring.
Does anyone know where the robots come from?
At first, we thought that a collective fault had occurred in the excavation machines.
Yo, Bam, what's up? How you doing, buddy? I mean,
They came
hi,
and
baby.
pushed the vagrants and us back.
There you go, Bam. How you doing,
The only
homie?
tunnels into the intersection.
Good to see you. Welcome in. Maybe someone's playing tricks?
There's no way
My
anyone
spine.
in
Are
the
you
mining
okay?
team is behind this.
Are you alright?
Operating
What
a
happened to your
single unit
spine?
is tiring enough, but a whole group? Impossible.
Then there's only one possibility. Boss Svarog.
Svarog? That name sounds familiar.
Wait, never mind.
You remember
voice
the
so
robots
smooth.
we defeated in the boxing gym?
The tingles. Goodness.
Oh,
Never mind. He does a
Svarog,
good
robots.
impression of Sebastian,
What's
but
his
doesn't
deal?
voice him. Oh, okay. Got you.
Let's just say he's not to be trifled with. Let's go and find some other people. Elaine, can you make it back to safety?
No problem. Zila and the rest of you, be careful.
We'll be fine.
Robots? Aligned against humans? I've never heard of such a thing. Machines should obey.
Is this elevator broken? Why isn't it responding?
Why are you worried about this piece of junk? Do you really want to go down there and be a live target for the robots?
But if we evacuate, then haven't we lost out?
Mm.
You idiots. We'll just steal off the miners. Look,
Having a good one, broski? Absolutely. Having a pretty good day. Thank you for asking. How about you, Bam?
Oh, good idea.
Shameless. Still after the miners, are you? Time to teach you a lesson.
And by a lesson, we were gonna beat your asses into the dirt.
Tough luck running into me.
You'll pay for this.
Oh, they really don't like her, huh? Well, that's one down.
Evil doer. You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Let's go.
Ooh, the crit, goddamn. I think,
Fleeing
those
at the
are Joe and
first
Grant,
sign
i.e.
of
friends of
danger.
Sea Dog
That's
VA.
all they're good
Oh,
for.
okay.
Huh? What's this? Did those guys leave it behind?
It's a robot.
Whoa! Whoa! What the heck? Beep beep beep! Searching for potential user. Beep beep beep! Voice print detected.
looking up corresponding identity information. Oh my, it's an alien!
Hey, it talks! And it knows that we aren't from this planet?
It doesn't seem to be technology from here. Look, it even has an Interastral Peace Corporation logo on it. Perhaps it's an antiquity left behind by some past interstellar traveler.
Beep, beep, beep. Your mom's an antiquity.
Oh shit. Okay, alright.
So you aliens know about the Interastral Peace Corporation? That's great!
Damn, this thing just roasted the fuck out of Daniel.
Introduction. I am Richard, the Home Use Object Finder. Model information. Version 0.63. Professional model. Annual deluxe package. Nickname? Findy.
A home use object finder? Who knew the IPC made these kinds of products?
Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is damaged. Please send me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store near you for free repair within the warranty period of 232 years, 84 days. Beep, beep, beep. Alien, please take me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store to conduct repairs.
What? This fella's already broken. What should we do? Take it with us?
Time bound to ground streams. Yo, it's all good, Bam. Let's take it. Maybe it could be of use. Yeah, sure.
Beep, beep. Yes, yes, yes. When you need to find something you can't see, just call upon Findy. That's me.
Yeah, could come in handy. The Astral Express family. Found some strange items. Relics. 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 These are relics. Thanks, everyone. So what's a relic? Construct made from a data stream. Many believe they're linked to Stellarons and the Fragmentum phenomenon. What we refer to as relics are objects corroded by the Fragmentum whose data is saved and then reconstructed. Appreciate it. So what the hell's a relic? You could consult Herta. She's an expert in relic research. Okay. Appreciate it, thanks. So that one takes us down. Could go see what's going on down here. Lift locked, out of order. Never mind. We're going nowhere. Bitch! The fact that everyone responded to the relic one, yeah, it's a bit much.
Let's be friends, shall we?
Damn.
Chill out. I told ya I could fight.
Man, I finally have a good wind character to put in the team, and now I'm running into nobody who's weak to wind. Crazy. Can't believe it.
What's this?
Let's go.
Take this!
This battle is unavoidable. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Yo, that's pretty handy.
Try that again.
Oh hey, it's one of these. Aha. convenient that those propeller blades didn't just chop me into pieces when I was standing that close. Please clear the path. Okay. Where are we headed? Yep, I got him.
Customers are always welcome.
You know what?
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Good. Omens.
Rules are made to be broken.
Let's go. You have plot armor, that's why? Essentially. Surprised I managed to live through that. Not for much longer, though.
My turn.
Let's make it quick.
Got him. Okay.
Hey, what's that commotion? It sounds like there's a big argument happening. Let's get closer and take a look.
Oh wait, where's my fly robot guy? Oh, here he is. Go on ahead. Off you go. Oh. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Those robots are essentially just the Sealies, right? These will lead you to a big good chest. Yeah, that's gonna be a fight for sure. Let's in place of Tingyun, I'm gonna swap in Asta, just so I can get a little bit of fire going on the team. Oh, I picked up more relics. Huh, didn't even notice. Increases break effect by 6%. Increases the wearer's break effect 6%. When the wearer inflicts weakness break on an enemy, regenerates 3 energy. Attack increases by 12%. The wearer's speed increases 6%. And basic attack damage increased by 10%. Well, I can definitely put that on my MC. And now let's enhance him too, why not? Effect hit rate and attack goes up a little bit too. Not bad. Gearing up to fuck him up. That's what I'm saying. Whenever I hear someone say Asta, I just immediately think about Demon Boy. Yeah, same thing happened to me as soon as I saw the character in this game. Everyone's good to go. Let's hit it.
Cowards and bullies. I don't remember you guys acting this tough around Svarog's minions. Did your parents never teach you what a backbone was?
We ain't stupid. Why would we risk our lives against the robots? And get off the high road. You can't just find a huge chunk of Geomarrow and hog it all to yourselves.
This mine is our territory. The mining team is laboring here day in and day out. You guys don't even pretend like you're here to lend a hand. You're lazy. All you want is to profit off our sweat and tears. And you don't even try hiding it. Disgraceful.
Where does disgrace come into it when we can't even fill our stomachs, huh? I know your game. You're just waiting for us to starve to death so there's more food for your mining team.
It's a waste of time trying to reason with you. While you've been kicking up this fuss, the whole vein's been seized by robots. Now we're all in the same boat.
Right. We can't rely on the vein anymore. But don't forget which side brought loaded guns to the party.
Whoa, easy. What are you trying to pull off? I'm warning you, Wildfire are in the area.
Empty threat. Wildfire are stuck dealing with Svarog's minions. How are they gonna help you now?
Oh, give it a second.
Planning on taking a bullet? Hand over the supplies and equipment.
Now you wait just a minute, bitch.
Getting ready to attack. Those miners are unarmed.
You shameless scoundrels!
Let's go.
I'm going to. We can't let these thugs get away with whatever they like.
Aha! And who do we have here? Do you know whose territory this is?
Don't give a shit. Fuck off.
I'm in a hurry. I'll take you all in one go.
This is our chance.
You'll pay for this.
Yeah, I'll just kill this guy.
Evildoer.
And let's try a new move, why don't we?
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Cool.
This battle
And they
is
really don't like her.
unavoidable.
Who's the lucky one today?
Done and dusted. That's why I call Asta Rich Mona.
Seela, thank goodness
I love
you
Bronya
came.
so much. She's pretty
We were
solid.
nearly,
Nothing but a few knuckleheads. I'm just glad you're okay. Antonia, have you seen Chief Oleg?
Oleg? He took a group into the intersection. Said it was to clear off the invading robots. They've been gone for a while now. If Wildfire was around, those thugs wouldn't have dared.
Seems like the core of this problem is Svarog's robots.
So we need to talk. What do those robots want?
Your run-of-the-mill robots don't have a will of their own. Their aim is merely Svarog's aim. The boss. He appeared suddenly after the guards were redeployed and became a major player in the underworld. Svarog claims to be a guardian of humanity, while the ownerless robots obey his commands. They've occupied the Furnace Core hub, and they're not letting anyone get close.
Better go deal with them then.
Nobody knows why Svarog did any of this. He usually doesn't leave the Furnace Core and interfere unless some kind of disorder breaks out in the underworld.
Wait, a guardian of humanity? That can command robots? I've never heard of anything like.
Looks like your mighty architects weren't as all-knowing as you thought.
Can you two say anything without quarreling? This isn't the time! It sounds like there's danger waiting for us in the intersection. Can we still get through?
We want to meet Svarog and his minions. Save the miners, let's go back. We haven't found Wildfire yet. Yeah, I'd like to meet him. I'm
Right.
curious.
There's unfinished business here. The chief is
I
still
love
down
Bronya
there.
ever since playing Honkai Impact, and her backstory is so depressing, but with her growth throughout the game, it's just chef's kiss.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been playing through Honkai Impact 3rd off stream. It's been fun. It's been good
I'll
times.
be honest. You guys are hardworking. If everyone from Wildfire were as impressive as you on the battlefield, we wouldn't be so hard-pressed by Svarog. Antonia, can you take the mining team back through the entrance to meet up with Natasha?
Yeah, sure thing. But be careful. There are a lot of robots up ahead.
And look at what we have here. The Butt of Treasures. And this one gives what exactly? Well, let's find out. We'll bring a friend too. I'll just bring Cram again. Why not?
Follow my charge. Here is thunder!
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, nothing much else to see around here. Let's keep it moving.
Is this the right way? It looks like there's a roadblock up ahead.
I'll be the judge of that. Come on, take a closer look.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely
Personally,
blocked by
Honkai
the
is better than
mine
Genshin.
card. What do we
Yeah, I've been hearing that opinion a lot lately. I am having a good time with this game, I will admit.
Easy. It belongs to the mining team. We can't just destroy it. We should try and fix it.
Easier said than done. Do you know how?
Yeah, of course. Every underworlder worth their salt knows how to fix a minecart. Let me see. Even the pin connecting the body to the chassis is broken. Not to mention the rear wheel set bearing. This looks like the work of Svarog's minions. We need to find spare parts we can use nearby. We're wasting time.
Beep, beep, beep! Friends, do you need to find something? Mindy can help? How come you just jumped out on your own, little fella? Isn't your module thingy broken?
Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is indeed broken. However, manual input for search is still operable. Come on, input the name of the object you were looking for. Mindy can help.
Oh, well, aren't you confident? Let me give it a try then.
Alrighty then. Yo, Chaos, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Good to see you.
Found it. Minecart pin, minecart wheel set, confirm.
Still hate that robot, though? Findy seems fine.
Request is being processed. Beep, beep, beep. Match successful. Initiating search for lost item, minecart pin. Beep, beep, beep. Item found. Please commence search according to the Home Use Object Finder Safety Manual.
Well, there it goes. Activate Home Use Object Finder to reveal the direction of the hidden item. Okay.
Beep, beep, beep! Findy will create a calendar reminder for when you want to visit an Interastral Peace Appliances store. Beep, beep, beep! Potential target object detected. The current search has concluded.
Let me see. Yeah, we can make do with this part. This little machine isn't half bad.
I'm alright. Glad to hear it.
What's that? Is that a
There's a beep 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 with every sentence spouts out. Would have been fine with it. If it doesn't say. Okay, got you. That is fair. That is fair. It's probably gonna wear a bit thin as time goes on.
Biological life form search is currently not supported. If you have any questions, please call Interastral Peace Appliances.
Well, it was a good idea. Let's look for the next part.
Beep, beep, beep! Initiating search for lost item, minecart wheel set.
Oh, thanks for the water, Redeem.
Item found! Please commence search according to the Home Use Object Finder Safety Manual.
There we go. Okay.
Beep, beep, beep! Findy will create a calendar reminder for when you want to visit an Interastral Peace Appliances store. Beep, beep, beep! Interastral Peace Appliances, your most trustworthy companion. Beep, beep, beep! Based on your search history, I recommend the humanoid tactical microwave. Press skip to cancel personalized ads. Beep, beep, beep! Findy will create a calendar reminder for when you want to visit an beep, beep, beep! Potential target object detected. The current search has concluded. Entering sleep mode.
That's everything.
There we go.
You were a big help, Findy.
Beep, beep, beep. It was nothing. Interastral Peace Appliances, your most trustworthy companion. Beep, beep, beep. Current search complete. Entering sleep mode. Please recharge the home use object finder.
We're pretty
Hit
lucky,
enter mute
huh?
mode instead.
Without Findy, it probably would have taken half the day to find these parts.
Well, not that long, but that little machine definitely made it a lot easier. All right, let's go back and fix the minecart.
Works for me.
Are you gonna do it yourself?
Why wouldn't I? You've got to be self-reliant down here. Watch, you might learn something.
Okay. Then let's get to it.
All right, mission accomplished.
Quick work. You know, I didn't think you guys had worked a day in your lives, but you know how to get your hands dirty.
What's your planning for next live stream on tomorrow? I'm not super sure yet. I forgot to actually set up the schedule sheet this week. That's on me. But probably some Nier Automata, and then we may skip Tears of the Kingdom this week and do more Like a Dragon Ishin. Also, I know we haven't done Monster Hunter in a little bit. I'm probably gonna have to put that off until next week as well. But next week should be better because we're taking a break from D&D on Monday, so I can do some streams here on Monday instead. So that's worth looking forward to, I think.
The robots will have seized the road ahead by now. We should go care-
Whoa! Stop! Stop! There's a big evil hunk of metal right there.
Does have a chainsaw arm.
That model. It's one of Svarog's lapdogs, all right. Don't be afraid. I've dealt with those robots before. Let's go.
Okay. Ooh. Actually, it didn't really hurt that much.
Time to get vigilant. Look out! Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars! Give these trailblazers your blessing. Stay right there while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Let's make it quick.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Let's go.
That'll work. Damn.
You can't run.
Good thing for the shielding. We got it all cut up. Hang on to that for a second.
Look out! You're annoying! Try that again!
Yeah, that thing really hates her. Like, straight up.
With me out here, how can we lose?
No, Bronya? What do you mean? Bronya's right here. She's doing fine. Yeah, it's March 7th that's getting the brunt of this aggression right now.
A gift from the stars.
This battle is unavoidable. Evildoer.
Alright, let's put him down.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Rules are made to be broken.
Ooh, the damage. My goodness. Just a little bit more. And that's ball game. Mm-hmm.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Keep at it.
I'll take this, thank you. And this too. Why not? I got a spear for a sec, BRB. Yeah, no worries, G. Ooh, nice. It's a good open.
Who's the lucky one today?
Let's make it quick.
You'll pay.
Big damage.
Try that again.
Okay, one
This
down.
battle is unavoidable.
Two down.
Remember inviting you. A gift from the stars. You have the worst luck running into this.
Let's go. Take this!
And that will do.
We shall take back what we lost. Ample supplies. Seeing it up close, this vein's even more spectacular.
I doubt the underground will ever see it fully excavated.
I'll take that too. That looks like that's just about it for now. I've returned after idiotically closing Twitch. It's all good, KJ. Welcome back.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. My turn. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Let's go.
This battle is unavoidable.
Nice shot. Okay. At least I'm not small. Neither am I. Keep telling yourself that. Alright, you two. Calm down. Get along. I'm gonna swap Tingyun back in, since it seems like mostly robots now. Yep, lots and lots of robots.
This vein. So this is what everyone is fighting over.
Oh, it's Clara.
Mr. Sparrow.
I've seen her before.
It's such a massive vein.
And that's Svarog? Holy shit.
So much geomarrow before.
It's massive.
Calculating. Based on the average rate of an excavation, this vein is enough to supply Belobog with 231 days of energy, with a margin of error of 7 days. I sense that your reason for summoning me is not the ore in question. State your true intention, Clara.
Right. I wanted Mr. Svarog to see that many miners and vagrants have gotten hurt because of the vein. Can you help them?
I have already prevented the dispute and taken temporary control of the excavation zone. Evaluation result. In the event of no further variables, there will be no large-scale armed conflict within the next 30 days.
So he's trying to help, okay.
You did it, Mr. Svarog.
Fine, sorry for calling you stupid. Sorry for calling you small. Oh, there you go. Much better.
The mining team and Wildfire. They don't understand your actions.
Much better. It's great to see it.
Do more for them.
My mission is the protection of the underworld. The trust of the minority sample is redundant to my calculations. Human behavior will always deviate from rational calculation, Clara.
Yep. Pretty much.
As evidenced by their presence here.
Svarog! We haven't settled our final score.
Seele, subordinate to Wildfire. Your resistance is futile. The result of my calculation is unequivocal. Remaining in the underworld is the optimal strategy for survival.
Again. Calculation results, survival strategies. I haven't got time for your thesis. Withdraw your forces, or I'll lose my temper.
Observe, Clara. Even under abject conditions, humans are unable to avoid division and conflict.
But Mr. Svarog...
Human failure to accept the calculation result is a significant threat to the survival strategy of the underworld. Calculation complete. Result unequivocal. Armed suppression of Wildfire and their allies is the optimal course of action.
Well, that doesn't sound good. This guy looks stronger than the other robots.
Fashionably dressed, too.
Actually, though.
Hey, is he about to leave? What about the girl in red?
We must leave, Clara. External variables have triggered a calculation reset. The furnace core hub requires protection.
Please, Mills. Don't hit them too hard.
I was getting bored of those minions. Time for a real fight. Come at me!
Well, here we go.
We're in trouble now.
Let's see. Lightning, ice, and fire. Yeah, good enough. We can make this work.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Rules are made to be broken.
We're in trouble now. Try that again.
Yeah, I had a feeling he was gonna call in ads. About to explode. That doesn't sound good. I prefer they didn't. But if they're gonna, let's see. Okay, that's a good start. Ideal. Okay, so Much got taunted, which means she can probably only attack now. That's not terribly helpful. Let's just hit him normally, actually.
You'll pay for this.
Oh, wait a minute.
Lend me your strength. Tough luck,
Debuff dispelled. Aha, I gotcha. Next, let's have her cover herself.
Welcome, customers. My turn. This battle is unavoidable. Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
Let's go.
You'll
I
pay
think
for
that the
this.
only exception of you fully hugging me or anyone is if we died in front of you or something. I thought of that for a second till I remembered you're more of a side hugger. Except two-armed hug, you're mistaken. Aw. There ain't nothing wrong with a good old two-armed hug. Here we go again. But I have something for it this time. But first...
This battle is unavoidable.
Rules are made to be broken.
There's always a weakness.
Let's go.
Let's be friends. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirit. This fight is fun.
Oh, trust me, I'm not giving you the chance. Goodbye. And there we go.
Phew. Not bad. How many of these big guys is Svarog hiding?
Thinking about another KJ hug at one point. Also, I'm back and I got juice. Hey.
Svarog's forces are too strong. We don't have enough firepower.
That girl in red.
Clara? Don't worry about her. That girl is best pals with Svarog. She's always following behind him. He wouldn't harm her. I guess I'm just used to seeing them together now, even if I don't understand it. Let's look for the chief.
No need to look far.
Oh, there he is.
Nice work, Zila.
Hey, Oleg.
We're attacked on both sides by robots. Who knows where they came from?
Oh no.
Thought we were in it for the long haul.
It's the return of the people who talk without moving their mouths. Jesus Christ. Was exactly one. He prefers giving them rather than receiving, from what I remember. Oh, that's cute.
Chief, is everyone okay? Is anyone injured?
We're fine. We're used to it at this point. We sent those pesky robots and ragtag troops packing. The mine should be quiet for a while. And, who are your friends here?
Ah, them. They're outsiders that Sample brought down from who knows where. They need a favor from Wildfire, so I brought them with me. It'll be faster if they explain.
Happy to meet you. Here to make friends with Wildfire.
It's been a while since I heard that anyone was pleased to meet anyone. I won't forget you in a hurry.
I'm assuming you saw Clara at this point? Yes, I did see the little girl in the red outfit.
You went to all this trouble to find Wildfire. What help is it you need?
Yeah, tell him about the Celeron and all that.
I didn't know you'd put on a show for the overworld, too. Impressive.
Well, this is new. Wildfire can barely take care of the underworld, and now outsiders are looking for assistance from us. This Stellaron you speak of, I've never heard of it. But if it's a secret that even we locals don't know about, then one name does come to mind.
Me and Sampo?
Really? Sampo? You might as well try the Supreme Guardian.
The current Supreme Guardian is a liar who uses sweet words to deceive the underworld. She's never cared about our survival.
Stop right there. I won't allow you to insult the Madam Guardian.
I mean...
This overworld, my words may be painful to you, but every one of them is true. Go out into the towns and hear for yourself. See how the people here suffer. I haven't gotten close to voicing the extent of the underworld's grievances, young lady. But I will respect your request. I will leave it at that for now. Let's get back to the main topic. The name that came to my mind was Svarog.
Huh? Isn't Svarog Wildfire's sworn enemy?
Why would a mere robot in the underworld have knowledge of important secrets?
Sworn enemy.
Sadly, don't. There's an actual reason she doesn't have shoes. The reason, too.
Svarog is a cold,
shoeless girl.
machine.
He's my favorite so
he
far.
Recognizes only the dead reasoning of his calculations.
Sadly, don't have her. Oh yeah, she is a character, isn't she?
Or perhaps I should say, Wildfire isn't even of concern to him. That ancient robot witnessed the war. If you're looking to pick up a thread,
You know, I'm kind of hoping Svarog is a character. I want the big robot dude on my team. He's cool. He's got the big, cool fucking, like, fur jacket and shit, too. Like, I want the robot on my team. Kids literally call themselves the moles. Read the room, Bronya. Yeah, Bronya. She's, like, clearly that character, you know? The one who thinks she's on the right side, but then she, like, doesn't actually know what's going on at all. You know, she's one of those. It's that archetype, for sure. Is she really that old? He looks pretty new. In the one with the Antimatter Legion?
Yeah, I remember hearing this world was invaded by the Legion hundreds of years ago.
robots don't forget. If Svarog
Robot
hasn't heard
pimp?
of
Yeah,
this
right? He
Stellaron,
looks sick.
then
He's
I'm
got a
afraid perhaps
fucking
the
awesome
Uncle
outfit. It's my goddess you're talking about?
We need to think
Who,
of a
Bronya?
way to convince Svarog to communicate with us.
I mean, I'm not saying she's a bad character. I'm just saying that she fits into an archetype that has existed before. In fact, if any of y'all were around for the Hi-Fi Rush playthrough, we saw one pretty recently. And that would be, of course, Corsica. You know, she was a member of the conglomerate that we were fighting against in that game. And when she figured out what the actual deal was, she turned around and joined our team. Probably going to be a similar kind of thing here. Same energy as that one person in class tells the teacher we have homework to pass. Yeah, pretty much. Teacher's pet kind of deal. Absolutely. One person. Yeah.
We've tried repeatedly to negotiate with Svarog, but he rejects every effort. He believes that Wildfire is a threat. Still, if it were you guys...
I mean, we did just kill one of his
It's
robots.
difficult to say.
So,
We have time. Let's get into the details tomorrow. It's late, and you must have been through a lot. Go back to the town and rest. I'll make arrangements.
Again? I'm starting to get nervous of arranged rest on this planet.
As for our Silvermane girl here, do you have time? I'd like to talk with you in private.
I mean, Oleg here seems like a pretty nice guy. You've got a new music too. Anything else to say, Oleg? Also, is Oleg being voiced by fucking Matt Mercer?
Young lady, this isn't the best place for a chat. Let's keep things brief.
Or not Matt Mercer. What is it? I've heard this voice before. The guy who voiced Tom on freaking Toonami. What's that guy's name? Let's see. Steve Bloom. This guy kind of sounds like Steve Bloom.
Well, I heard that she's a Silvermane guard that was sent to arrest you. I expected you to be less friendly around each other. Are you worried about her?
Honestly, very much so. She seems to be a little ass backwards, so...
Really? I'm surprised. Still, you can rest easy. I won't make things difficult for her. We haven't seen a
Gotta go get an early lunch, because no breakies again today? No worries, Daxi. We're probably gonna wrap up here pretty soon, too. We've been going for like 7 hours.
It's getting late. You should go back to the town, get some rest.
Oh look, the two Branyas. Crazy. Let's see. Although that guy's guarding a big chest, which means he's probably a big old dick. Yep, level 24. He's tough as shit. Okay, let's see. So his deal is weakness to lightning, wind, ice, and physical. So I got a pretty good team to fight him. Currently set up, but maybe I can improve our odds of victory just a little bit here. Let's see. And there we go, 4-piece set. Trying to figure it out, but apparently it's impossible to find the NPC cast list, which is stupid. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Oh well. Okay, that's looking good. Complete the checklist mission. The past will return as an avalanche. Ascend any light cone 1 time. Oh, this one's just money. That's straight money. These ones are increasing level and light cone level. Hold up, I missed something? When did you get Bronya? Oh, yeah. So I got to level 15. Or, what's it called? Trailblazer level 15. I got the free 10 tickets from this thing right here. And I was like, okay, well, now would be a good time to try and get a Bronya, I guess. Though it looks like 25 and 35 when things are going to get real interesting. Because that's when I'll be able to get another, like a 10 pull on the featured banner. I tried pulling on the featured banner too. It didn't quite work out for me. We did not get the Lion Man. But I still got time to build up some pulls and see if I can get him. Right now, though, I'm going to kick this thing's ass.
Show your courage. We're in trouble now.
Let's go.
And Bronya's being targeted, so let's shield her. And my first 5-star is also Bronya? Oh, cool. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I might get Himiko, but yeah, this will work too.
Rules are made to be broken.
Let's hit heavy.
This battle is unavoidable.
Bronya herself has like 4 stacks on her. So let's go ahead and
Fight with me.
get those stacks off of her.
Let's make it quick.
Tough luck running into me.
Let's put a shield on literally anyone. Let's do...
Try that again.
Yep, and wouldn't you know it, he's targeting Tingyun. Need to kill this one. Put some defense on our MC, probably. Okay, almost ready. I'm just gonna unload on this guy.
Let's go.
There we go.
Just stretch.
Try that. Again.
All right. Well, drop a quick defense on Tingyun again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits.
Fight is fun.
Found a good sound later that lets all our auto attacks have 100% crit rate? God damn. That is unbelievable.
To guard and defend.
Okay, so still don't know. As far as I can tell, it's not Steve Bloom. Does voice the main character in Neon White, though. Yeah, it's true. I did know that.
Watch this awesome move.
Rules are made to be broken.
Ooh, you know that one hurt. She can really take an ass whooping, though.
You'll pay for this.
Let's make it quick.
Keep shielding. This time, Bronya. Nice. Finally broke him.
Let's go.
Oh, try that again.
Is he targeting? Oh, Bronya, but she's already shielded, so... Gonna put another one on the MC.
This battle is unavoidable.
And then I'm going to clear your cut stats. There we go. Yeah.
Let's make it quick.
Put him down. And that's game, baby. Bronya gets a talent. Yeah, okay. I already read that. Okay, got it. Alright. Aha. Nice. Alright. Well, I think we'll probably wrap it up there for now. So, everybody, thank you so much for coming and hanging out today. Appreciate every single one of you. I suppose tomorrow we'll probably look into some Nier and maybe some like okay. Oh Jesus! Something like a Dragonese Sheen. GG. I don't know if Stream Elements will cooperate, but if it will, you can tell them about the Discords while I find us a raid target. Let's see. Who do we got? Who is up and doing things? Oh, looks like Cersei's playing some Valorant. Can go see what she's up to. Oh wait, Bam Bam is playing some Dark Pictures. Something or other. Maybe we'll go see what he's doing. Since he was so kind enough to visit us earlier today. Yeah, we could do that. Check in on Bam. Let's see, raid. Mr. Bamboozle, and ready. Okay. And thank you for dropping the raid messages, GG. Appreciate you. Let me just grab one of those myself. Got it. Okay. So, everybody, thank you so much for watching. You got the links to the Discords there. We got the main one on the Soul Street, which is, you know, this channel's Discord. And we have the Collective, which is, you know, a collective of Discords of different content creators, good friends of mine. You should check them out as well. We got the raid messages for if you are subbed or if you are not. If you could grab one, send some Soul Spark love over to our raid target. I'd very much appreciate it as always. And the rest you already know. Go eat some food, drink some water, listen to some good music, and get some good rest too. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves. Later.